Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a question that might sound like science fiction, but is actually being seriously debated by experts. Is the internet going to die? I know, it sounds crazy. We rely on it for everything, from work and school to connecting with friends and ordering dinner. But believe it or not, there are some very real threats that could lead to its collapse. So, let's explore this mind-bending topic together. First, what do we even mean by the death of the internet? It's not like a giant switch will just be flipped off. Experts see it more as a gradual decay, a series of events that could render the internet unusable, unreliable, or completely fractured. Think of it less like a sudden apocalypse and more like the fall of a great empire, slowly crumbling from the inside and out. One of the biggest threats is something you've probably heard of: cyber warfare. Imagine a large-scale, coordinated attack by a nation-state that targets the core infrastructure of the internet. This isn't about hacking your social media account. It's about taking down the domain name system, or DNS, which is like the internet's phone book. If DNS goes down, your browser won't know how to find google.com or youtube.com. It would be chaos. Or think about attacks on the physical submarine cables that carry 99% of all international data. These cables lie on the ocean floor and are surprisingly vulnerable. Severing a few key cables could cut off entire continents from the global internet. It's a chilling thought, but governments and non-state actors have the capability to do this, turning the internet into a battlefield. Then there's the problem of infrastructure decay. The internet isn't a magical cloud. It's a massive, physical network of wires, routers, and servers. A lot of this equipment is aging. Maintaining and upgrading this global network is incredibly expensive and complex. Who pays for it? A mix of private companies and governments. But what happens if the economic incentive to maintain certain parts of it disappears? What if a major telecom company goes bankrupt? We could see parts of the internet become digital deserts, where access is slow, expensive, or non-existent, not because of a malicious attack, but simply due to neglect and economic hardship. It's like a highway system that's full of potholes and collapsing bridges because no one is paying for the repairs. Another huge concern is what experts call the splinternet. This is the idea that the single, global internet we know today could fracture into a collection of national or regional internets, each with its own rules, regulations, and barriers. We're already seeing this happen. Countries are implementing strict data localization laws and firewalls that control what their citizens can see and do online. This isn't a technical failure, it's a political one. Imagine needing a digital passport to access websites from another country, or content being completely blocked depending on your location. This would destroy the very idea of the World Wide Web, creating a balkanized digital world where open communication and free access to information are things of the past. The universal language of the internet would be lost, replaced by 100 different digital dialects, and we can't ignore the environmental impact. Data centers, the brains of the internet, consume an enormous amount of electricity and water for cooling. As our data usage skyrockets with streaming, AI, and the Internet of Things, the energy demand is becoming unsustainable. Climate change itself poses a direct threat. Rising sea levels could flood coastal data centers and the landing points for those crucial submarine cables. Extreme weather events like hurricanes and wildfires can physically destroy infrastructure, leading to prolonged outages. In a way, the internet's insatiable appetite for energy could be contributing to the very climate change that threatens its physical existence. It's a dangerous feedback loop. So, is the internet doomed? Well, not necessarily. For every threat, there are brilliant people working on solutions. When it comes to cyber warfare, there's a constant arms race between attackers and defenders. Researchers are developing more resilient and decentralized network architectures that are less vulnerable to single points of failure. Think of a network that can automatically reroute traffic if one part is attacked, kind of like how a swarm of insects can change direction instantly. To combat the splinternet, we have organizations and activists fighting for digital rights and an open, global internet. They advocate for international agreements and standards that promote cross-border data flow and protect freedom of expression online. It's a political and ideological battle, and the outcome is far from certain, but the fight is happening every single day. For the infrastructure problem, new technologies are on the horizon. Satellite internet constellations, like Starlink, are creating a new layer of connectivity that isn't dependent on ground-based cables. This could bring access to remote areas and provide a crucial backup if terrestrial networks fail. We are also seeing innovation in making data centers more energy efficient, using renewable energy sources and advanced cooling techniques to reduce their environmental footprint. Ultimately, the future of the internet isn't written in stone. Its survival depends on us. It requires a collective effort from engineers, policymakers, companies, and everyday users. We need to demand more robust security, advocate for policies that keep the internet open and global, and support sustainable technologies. The internet has become an extension of our collective human consciousness. It connects us, empowers us, and holds the sum of our knowledge. Its demise isn't inevitable, but its preservation is not guaranteed. It's a choice we have to make, and a future we have to build together. So what do you think? Are we heading for a digital dark age, or will innovation save the day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to hear your take on this. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you in the next one.